So just a warning before we begin, this video does contain discussions of sexual abuse and violence. So today we're going to be discussing the effects of immigration policy on Latina women, specifically how gender-based violence is perpetuated by the current legal system. The racialization of illegality has played a major role in this. Racialization is the cultural process through which race is formed based on physical characteristics. According to the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, illegality has been racialized in the United States, creating attributions between Latinx people and those of undocumented legal status. To begin, border policy has resulted in violence against migrants while at the border, including sexual assault and rape against women. According to the International Rescue Committee, the Remain in Mexico or Title 42 policy required many asylum seekers to remain in Mexico awaiting their court date. Biden got rid of this policy, and a recent update to his policy ended the right to seek asylum when the border has reached a certain capacity, which it consistently exceeds. This has resulted in large numbers of refugees stuck indefinitely in dangerous border towns. NBC News reported that, in the first 2 months of 2024 alone, Doctors Without Borders recorded 70 sexual assault cases against migrants in just 2 border towns. Sexual violence often disproportionately affects women and LGBTQ people. Lastly, discriminatory immigration policies have profound effects on undocumented Latina women inside the United States. Immigration enforcement programs, or 257G programs, mean undocumented people feel unable to report to local police out of fear of deportation and other repercussions for their legal status. In addition, as many as 48.9% of immigrant women experience abuse. The intersection of these facts exacerbate the issue of sexual violence against undocumented women. Undocumented Latina refugees simultaneously face many barriers, including fears that children will be removed, fear of deportation, police brutality, racial discrimination, and lack of trust in governmental systems. The prevalence of sexual violence only exacerbates other issues. In fact, many abusers of women who are in this situation use their partner's undocumented status as a weapon against them. 65% of immigrant victims report immigrant-related abuse, and that's not specifying undocumented status. According to the National Organization for Women, 72.3% of abusive spouses who could file immigration papers for their victim never do, showing how legal status is clearly being weaponized in abusive relationships. In summary, gender-based violence against undocumented Latina women is exacerbated by the United States immigration policy through both border policy and the criminalization of undocumented people in the country. And because of how undocumented status has been racialized, the Latina women bear the worst of this burden.